You're going to die one day. I just wanted to remind you. Feeling stuck in your dead-end job? Maybe because you chose the wrong degree. Perhaps it's just time to change things up a bit, because life's too short to watch yet another Learn to Code video.
How I learned how to code.
Learn how to code.
Learn code.
With no computer science degree.
Computer science degree.
Without a computer science degree.
Without a CS degree.
Didn't do a boot camp.
Coding boot camp.
Without a boot camp.
Got a job.
To getting a job.
Get this job.
Software engineer.
Software engineer.
No prior experience.
4 months.
In just 4
Months. 4
months.
Maybe it takes 2 months, maybe 6 months, doesn't matter.
Not my sweet spot there.
Wait, hold up. Who can't even afford a coding bootcamp these days? And what's the magic number? Only 4 months of study? Is that like 24 hours a day? 7 days a week? What if you're juggling 3 jobs and kids? What if you actually have a social life? Or what if you're just like me and it takes 2 hours to go through a 10-minute tutorial? What if you just suck at learning to code? Well, today I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Something so simple and so obvious, you're gonna slap yourself for not thinking of it earlier. Are you guys ready for this? Yeah. Just start coding at work and get paid while you learn. To top it all off, your boss will love you for all your hard work. And your company might even promote you. Now you're probably thinking, this sounds too good to be true. There's no way this is even ethical, right? Well, I am glad you asked, because there are a couple of sneaky tricks that you need to know. Let me tell you about the subtle art of becoming a citizen developer.
So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do.
So what is citizen development? Put simply, it means that anybody can code. It's kind of like citizen journalism, where anybody can write the news. As for the long answer, well, nobody really knows. Analysts and software vendors are always pitching their own twisted definitions to companies. Can we even trust their advice when they're clearly just out there to shill their products and services? But you know what? It doesn't even matter, because they're the ones telling companies how to think. They're the reason why companies love the idea of citizen developers. Your bosses don't want to be left behind. They don't want to look like dinosaurs. They want that extra line on their already glittering CVs. They're going to let you code, and they want you to succeed. Well, that's cool and all, but what the heck are you gonna code at work? It's not like there's already a menu that you can just choose from. Or is there? In fact, I bet you already know the answer.
Yeah, they tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Let's be real here. You clicked on a video titled How to Scam Your Company's Time Without Getting Fired. Clearly, you're not a big fan of your job. Maybe it's boring, maybe it's repetitive, maybe you feel like the next pointless email or phone call will push you right over the edge. Make a list of every single thing that you hate about your job. Let the rage build up inside you. Scream, cry, I won't judge. Breathe in strength, breathe out bullshit. Let it all out. This is not acceptance therapy. You're done with acceptance. Today, you have the power to change your life, starting with your crappy job. Can you see it now? The untold suffering that lies behind every enterprise automation. The realization that you can now weaponize your pain. You've just discovered the secret sauce that makes you a citizen developer. Awesome! We now have a list of tasks that can be automated. What that really means is we now have an excuse to practice coding at work without getting busted. But how do you actually code them?
I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be.
Well, there's a lot of options, and it depends on your coding experience too. If you're just starting out, that's where no-code and low-code tools come in handy. They let you build automations with no coding knowledge at all. And with the right mindset, they can actually teach you a lot about programming logic and patterns. With that in mind, let's walk through an easy example.
Every week, I have to copy transactions from 6 different finance systems into an Excel cash flow report. It's a tedious and time-consuming process that makes me want to cry. Catherine still won't use the right cost code. Who does she think she is? And don't get me started on customizing 20 versions of the report for different users. Can y'all stop asking me every 5 minutes to create a new chart view?
This one's for all the accountants out there. Yep, I know how much you guys love Excel, but did you know you can automate the entire thing with macros, including pulling in external data? You can even use a bit of VBA code to fix Catherine's cost codes, or maybe some SQL to get stuff out of databases. And as for emailing 20 different versions of the report to hundreds of random Windows, just migrate your pivot tables over to Power BI, hand out the link, and enjoy your peace and quiet. Now for something a little trickier, some good old-fashioned employee onboarding.
Most of my day is spent setting up new employees in all 15 systems that we use in our company. It's a repetitive task that drains my energy and soul. Why are all the forms handwritten? Why are none of the systems linked? Am I really in 2023? I just want to help people settle in at work.
If you're already a confident coder, you could write a Python script that does it all for free. But what if you're not actually quite there yet? Well, that's exactly what RPA software was designed for. Low-code tools like Power Automate or UiPath let you build robots that do the work for you. They can OCR handwritten forms, cross-check every field, and even submit them into your systems. They're not free though, so you're probably gonna have to pitch the idea to your boss. Relax, it's a sure thing. They love the idea of citizen developers. Remember? They'll give you the green light to start coding. They might even give you a budget. As long as you make good progress, they won't even mind if you're watching online tutorials at your desk. But this isn't the end of the story. This is just the beginning of your citizen developer journey. Don't just stop at your own tasks. Take a closer look at everyone else around you. Surely they also have boring work that drains their time and energy. Why not automate those too? Let's dive into a more extreme case. By now, you've earned your boss's trust. You've met the IT guys and they're happy to help out. We're done with macros and scripts. It's time for a challenge. We're ready for a full-on application.
Every day, I have to chase up invoices from clients who haven't paid on time. I am so stressed out from all the phone calls, emails, and reminders. And it doesn't help that our finance and CRM systems are so ancient and useless. Why can't there be a tool that tracks invoices and updates the CRM automatically?
So why not build a web application that allows all your clients to view and pay their invoices online? You can even start with some no-code services. For example, we can build a website using a drag-and-drop editor like Wix. We could grab a connector from Zapier for integrating with our billing and CRM software. And we could use MailChimp to send automated emails. If you really want to cook, you can even build the whole thing from scratch with your favorite JavaScript libraries and APIs instead. You've just had a small taste of what it's like to be a software developer. But I'm gonna be real with you, it's not gonna be easy. You might even have to take on some more work than usual. Or what if you've gone through all this and realized, hey, this isn't what I signed up for. I'm not really digging this. That's not a bad thing. Maybe a career in coding just isn't for you. And you learned this lesson without spending a fortune on boot camps or wasting years on study. Now you can move on with your life. But what if you actually enjoyed it? Maybe it's fun. Maybe it's cool. Maybe it's kind of awesome? Before you know it, things around you are changing. People are noticing you. Your coworkers, your bosses, your clients, even other teams in your company, especially the technical ones like automation developers, data analysts, or perhaps the IT department. Yeah, they saw what you're capable of, the stuff you're interested in, and they want you on their team. They offer you a transfer into a more technical role, one that pays more money, one that gives you more opportunities, one that lets you code as a job, not as an excuse.
Fun in every second and the journey was a blessing, yeah.
In the end, we're all going to die anyway. So why wait until you have the time or money to start coding? Don't be afraid of suffering or failure, or even the odd embarrassment from time to time. Because citizen development means that anybody can code, even you, especially you. All you need is a crappy job to automate, a little bit of curiosity, a little bit of courage, some low-code tools to get started, and the rest of my series on a career as a citizen developer, starting with the most common career-destroying mistake that almost all citizen developers make. So check out this video where I'll reveal what it is and how to avoid falling into the same trap. I'll see you there.
But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.